Another video, 10 things that will blow your mind. Shout out to T Taco made this video.
Do you notice anything strange about this parrot sitting atop a tree stump? What if we told you it's not a parrot at all, but it's actually a woman painted to look like a parrot? An artist by the name of Joanna Stoetter meticulously painted her body, with the model's left leg becoming the parrot's tail feathers, her right leg forming the wing, and her left arm forming the top of the head and beak. Have we caught your attention? The spinning lady. The reason this illusion is so interesting is because it tells you something about yourself. The woman is spinning, but she does not spin the same way for everyone. If you see her spinning clockwise, it means you are using the right and creative side of your brain. If you see her spinning counterclockwise, it means you are using the left and logic side of the brain. So, which one are you using? Star-studded monsters. Focus on the cross in the middle of the screen. You'll notice that some of your favorite actors begin to look like monsters. From Nicolas Cage and Gwyneth Paltrow to Will Ferrell and Meryl Streep, these celebs start to look pretty freaky the longer you stare at the cross. It all has to do with your peripheral vision. That's what takes seemingly normal-looking people and transforms them into monsters. Leaves in the wind. The red leaves in this image aren't moving at all, though they appear to sway and flow from side to side. Just try to make them stop. If you focus really hard on one spot, you might be able to, but stare directly at the image and it looks as though all the leaves have been caught in a light breeze. Mesmerizing. Spiraling out of control. There are absolutely no spirals in this image. Don't believe me? It's actually 4 perfect circles, even though your mind might be telling you otherwise. Try looking at one little square and follow it around to see the outline of each circle. Can you do it? The 2 middle circles are the toughest to see, if you can see any at all. Dolphin love. Do you see a bunch of dolphins playing in the ocean? Look carefully now. There are about 9 of them, happy as can be. Or perhaps you see something else. Maybe you see 2 people romantically embrace with one another. Look hard for the dolphins. Eventually you'll see them. Or will you? The Mexicans. What do you see when you look at this photo? At first glance, it may look like an old woman and man staring into each other's eyes. But does it stay that way? Perhaps now you see 2 Mexicans playing guitar and wearing sombreros. The heads of the old people look like houses, with what looks like someone stepping out of a door in the one on the right. The eye trick. This one will seriously trick your mind and eyes. What is it that you see? Do you see an eye? Or how about a sink with water running down the drain and bubbles floating around it? The spiraling water even makes it look like there are eyelashes on the eye, which makes the image even more trippy. Who knew a sink could make such a creepy eye? Through the looking glass. Surreal self-portraits from young photographers are nothing new, but some of these photos make us feel like we're lost in Wonderland. Photographer Laura Williams achieved internet fame after creating the illusion that her torso had disappeared completely. Her surreal work reached the front page of Reddit, and her Flickr stream even received thousands of views, all from this single illusion. The brick wall. We promised to save the best for last, so that's exactly what we did. Becoming a viral optical illusion over the past few days, this picture of a brick wall is driving the internet, well, up the wall. Take a look at the image. What do you see? What is that gray spot inside the brick wall? Some people think it's a small stone, others think it's a turtle head. The answer? A cigar. It's so obvious once you see it, but it's not easy to see. Did we not just blow your mind? Which optical illusion is your favorite? Let us know below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Taco.
We're gonna do one more video, and then I'll wrap it up for these videos.
The mind is very powerful, but there are subtle tricks you can perform to fool the brain into thinking, seeing, and believing anything you want. The next time you're bored or want to play a trick on your friends, try out one of these mind games and watch the magic happen. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, because today we're talking about 10 mind game tricks to fool your friends, and we've saved the best for last. Pick a finger. If you want to trick your friends into believing you're a mind reader, all you have to do is perform this trick. Ask your friend to hold up their right hand and tell them to pick and focus on one finger in their mind. Then, gently use your finger to push down against each one of their fingers. When you touch the finger they have chosen in their mind, they will subconsciously put a bit of resistance on it. You'll then be able to pick the correct finger and your friends will be amazed. Tell me more. If you're having a hard time getting a friend to open up about a personal issue, we have a simple mind trick that will make them spill their guts. Ask your friend a question, and if they only have a partial answer, keep maintaining eye contact with them and remain silent for a few seconds. The silence will feel so uncomfortable that they'll continue talking just to get you to stop staring at them. Carrots. Okay, here's a fun mind trick that will definitely fool your friends. Ask them this. What's 1 plus 1? What's 2 plus 2? What's 4 plus 4? And what's 8 plus 8? Then, immediately ask them to name a vegetable. For some reason, after completing these simple math equations, most people always blurt out carrot as the vegetable. Don't believe us? Pick a friend and give it a try. What's for lunch? The next mind game is one of our favorites. Ask one of your friends to stare into your eyes and tell them they're not allowed to look away. Then, ask them what they had for lunch 3 days ago. Your friend probably won't be able to answer the question because it's very hard to remember something from a few days ago without shifting your eyes to the right or to the left. Your friend will probably go absolutely crazy as they try so hard to remember what they ate without breaking eye contact. Hand off. If you're carrying something around that you want to get rid of, we have a simple mind trick that's the perfect solution. Let's say you're carrying around a can of soda. Instead of tossing it in the trash, hand it off to one of your friends while talking to them. The conversation will distract them so much that they'll automatically hold the soda can without even thinking twice. This trick can also work with books, babies, purses, trash, or anything else you don't want to hold. How much do they care? If you're curious to see how much your friend cares about you, this mind game is the perfect trick. All you have to do is ask your friend to trace the letter E on their forehead using their finger. If they trace the letter so that it faces you, this means they're empathetic and they're doing what's best for you. But if the E is facing them, it means that they're totally disregarding your feelings. Are you insecure? If you really want to make your friend freak out, try this next mind trick. While the two of you are in the middle of a conversation, keep staring at their hairline or their chin. Your friend will notice you're not making eye contact with them, and they will immediately start to feel insecure. They will subconsciously start to rub and scratch the area your eyes are fixated on. Rock, paper, scissors. The next time you get into a rock, paper, scissors battle, this mind trick will ensure that you win each and every time. Right before you're about to start the countdown, ask your friend a personal question like, "Hey, whatever happened to your ex-boyfriend?" Immediately after you ask the question, continue counting like nothing ever happened. Most of the time, your rock, paper, scissors opponent will throw scissors as an automatic defense mechanism. All you have to do is throw a rock and you're guaranteed to be a winner. Can you do me a favor? If you want your friends to like you, or if you want to win over your crush, all you have to do is ask them to do a favor for you. It doesn't have to be something huge. It can be something as small as grabbing you a bottle of water from the fridge or emailing you the link to a news article. When people do favors for you, it makes them start to really like you. In their mind, they believe they must really care about you if they're going out of their way to do something nice for you. Make them gag. Are you ready for the cruelest mind trick of them all? Okay, here we go. Make a bet with a friend that they won't be able to tell the difference between whole milk, reduced fat milk, and low fat milk. Blindfold them and have them take a sip from each glass of milk. Now, replace the last glass of milk with a glass of orange juice. When they go to take a sip, their brain is preparing them to taste milk, but when they get a taste of the unexpected acidity of the orange juice, it will cause them to gag and maybe even vomit. Make sure you have some towels and a trash can handy because things are bound to get messy. Which of these mind games will you try on your friends? Leave us a comment below and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up.
Alright, that's it for this video, and I'll be back with you sometime.